332 member. I'm really happy to announce that my vote in November did not contribute to putting Rick Snyder in the office of governor. Rick Snyder has an agenda for Michigan, all right. Creating an employer's paradise for business. Creating desperate times for working families and the vulnerable of Michigan, and creating situations that attempt to make Michigan's unions seem ineffective, creating a broken, weakened middle class in Michigan. Rick Snyder's agenda is to create the idea that we should all work for less and be happy to have it. We need to send a strong message to this administration and stay union strong.
Union strong! Union strong! Union strong! Union strong! Union strong!
You know, God forbid if there ever should be a problem over here in the Capitol building and a fire should break out. We would never want that to happen. But if it happens, the brave men and women of the Lansing Fire Department would respond immediately. Yet this governor wants to cut the revenues available to the folks across the street, so they may have to lay off firefighters. They may not be able to respond as fast. One of the people I count on as a resident of this city to protect me, and I want them to keep protecting my city. I don't want to see their budgets cut. I don't want to see them laid off. Dan Kriegbaum, one of the brave men of the Lansing Fire Department.
Good morning.
Good morning!
My name's Dan Kriegbaum, and I'm a firefighter with the City of Lansing. I'm proud of that. I believe my community should be safe and financially secure. And I'm here to speak out against these emergency financial manager proposals. It's just not right. I oppose those because it gives the emergency financial manager too much power. They don't have to be accountable to local citizens. They don't have to be accountable to local governments. There's no oversight under these proposals. I'm a 21-year career firefighter. I don't have a desk job. Statistically, every 3 days, somebody dies doing what I come to work to do. Under this bill, it's the emergency financial manager who will decide the risk I take. That's just not right. This bill is just big government taking away local control. We want government from the center, not dictatorship from the right, which is what this bill does. I strongly urge the Senate to vote against the emergency financial manager plan.
How many politicians have you heard campaign for cutting education, saying, if I'm elected, I'm going to cut the money available for your schools? Not one of them. Not one of them, but that's what they want to do. And then after some school districts go bankrupt or can't manage their finances as a result of their cuts, they're going to say, we're going to take it over. There used to be a time when local control of our schools was paramount. That was the issue. But that's changed, and that is not right. One of those tremendously affected by what's going to happen to our schools under this legislation could very well be our next speaker. Beth Sabo is an 8th grade language arts teacher here in Lansing at Lanphier Schools. Beth, come on up, tell us what this means for your schools and your children.
Good morning. I have been a teacher for 18 years and I'm a member of the Lanphier Federation of Teachers. My working conditions are my students' learning conditions. And collective bargaining is how my voice is heard on behalf of my students. We have a long history of using collective bargaining to help school districts solve problems, both financial and academic. My local has worked with management to help them keep finances in the black, to keep our working conditions for employees, students, and future employees. We have taken concessions in healthcare with our deductible and co-pays for prescriptions. My contract just doesn't speak to my compensation. It talks about class size, professional development, student safety, and many other things critical to student learning. If we don't solve our state's decade-long financial crisis, my school district and countless others will be thrown into a deficit. And if these bills pass, emergency financial managers will come in, ban collective bargaining, void contracts, and make choices without any input from the dedicated professionals and parents, community members, and school board members who represent our communities. Regardless of who or what caused the financial crisis, these bills will silence my voice to advocate for myself, my colleagues, and most importantly, my students. Our working conditions affect our ability to work well with our students. Thank you.
That's not right. 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 That's not right.
How many of you have been up in the Upper Peninsula?